Hi everyone! In our previous videos, we looked at how list, set, and dictionary comprehensions work in Python. They are fantastic for creating collections on the fly. For example, if we want a list of squared numbers from 0 to 9, we can easily write it like this inside square brackets. But what happens if we simply change those square brackets to parentheses? You might intuitively expect Python to create a tuple comprehension, right? Let's try it out and print the result. Okay. Surprise! It's not a tuple. Python gives us a generator object. But what exactly is generator? And why should you care? Let's dive deeper into how it manages memory. To understand generators, let's look at a massive dataset. Imagine we want to square 1 million numbers. If we use a list comprehension, Python calculates all 1 million square immediately and stores them directly in your computer RAM. Okay. Let's run and pick. This completely occupies your memory. If you have billion of items or limited RAM, your program might crash. Now, let's see what happens when we use a generator expression instead. Look at that. The generator takes up almost zero memory, just a few bytes. Why? Because it hasn't actually generated any numbers yet. It holds the potential to create them. It calculates each number on demand, one at a time, only when you ask for it. So, how do we get the data out of generator? The most common way is using a for loop. The loop automatically calls the built-in next function under the hood, pulling one item at a time until the generator is exhausted. Okay. Generators work beautifully with Python built-in reduction functions like max, min, and sum. Let's say we have a list of random values, both positive and negative, and we want to find the maximum of their absolute values. Okay. While this works, it creates an intermediate list in memory. We can optimize by dropping the square brackets entirely and passing the generator expression directly into the function. Python allows us to omit the inner parentheses for a cleaner look. Okay. Functions like max and sum are optimized to process iterators sequentially. Instead of building a whole list in memory and then finding the maximum, the generator feeds them one value at a time, keeping your application fast and memory efficient. To wrap up, whenever you need to process a large stream of data or pass items to a function that loops through them, always prefer generator expression over list. They boost performance and keep your memory footprint low. Just remember a golden rule of clean code: don't overnest your comprehensions, keep them readable. This particular type is called a generator expression. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Python content, and I'll see you in the next one.